Hello everyone, welcome to Digital Technologies, and we are here with another part of Employee Management System Part 2. So let's start this video. We are going to do programming for add new button, where we are going to take few variables first of all. So I'm going to write here because we can only assign the values in the variables. So I'm going to declare the variables here: dim, cw, comma bs, next comma, and then I want to write here OT, then comma OPD. Let me make it capital first, comma MTEX, comma M pension, then comma M student loan. Next, I'm going to write the variable as an I payment, MENT, comma next variable. I want to declare these variables as double because these variables can hold large data. Next, I'm going to declare a few more variables, which is the tax, the pension. Next will be the student loan. Next, I'm going to declare a variable the and I pay. Next, deduct as double. Okay, there is one error. Let me find where it can be. First, let me give some space in between these variable names. Okay, now I got it. Where is the error? So I just need to remove this, and I'm going to put here comma. Next line, I really want to put values in it now. So CW will be equal to value of TXT city weightage. We have given the name of one text box as city weightage. So I want that CW value, whatever the value will come in CW, should go in that text box or should come from that text box. So BS will be equal to, I want to copy it so that will be easy for me to assign the values for different variables. I am going to change this one from CW to B as, I'm going to erase it, and then I'm going to write here, instead of city weightage, it will be basic salary. Okay, now I'm going to change this one and it will be OT, which is other payment. Overtime, right? We can assign as that overtime. So it will be overtime. And next, this value here, I'm going to write OPD, and the value of this will be TXT other payment. Next, I'm going to clear out this one and I'm going to write TXT, and this is going to be changed from CW to MTEX. And here I'm going to assign the value to this text box as TXT. It will be right. We need to add these numbers to find out the text. We can only calculate the text when we have the exact value, like city weightage, basic salary, overtime, and then the other payments. So I'm going to add these four variables first of all. To add, I'm going to erase these commas in between, and I'm going to put here plus sign. Okay, now let me close this bracket. I exactly don't know how to calculate it, but if we have to pay some tax, so we definitely need to pay some tax on these amounts. So I'm going to multiply it with 0.03. You can do the multiplication if you know it better. I'm not much aware about it, so I have calculated like this. Now I am going to take the next variable. This is the text box on which I'm going to assign the values now. That will be equal to format. In this format, I want the values to be reflected. So first I want to paste this variable. Okay, let me type. This is going to be mtext. So I want that mtext to be reflected in the box of text. And now I'm going to declare the format. So that format will be 0.00. And now I want to write here hash and then one more hash, and then I'm going to put here dollar sign in double quotes. I'm going to close the parenthesis. Fine. I think it's good to go. Now I want to assign the values in other variables. So let me copy this line first, and I'm going to paste it down here. Similarly, I'm going to copy this line also. Let me make changes. It will be, so now I'm going to assign the value of amp pension will be equal to all this, and I really want it to be multiplied with 0.02. Oh, okay. And now I'm going to assign this value to the text box of pension. So I'm going to paste it here, and here I'm going to remove this tax from txt text to pension. And here in the format also I'll make changes, like I want this text to be replaced with pension. So I'm going to copy and paste. Oh, okay. Now I can go back to where we were before. So I'm going to press here Control Z, which is going to take me to my previous part of this programming. So I'm pension. It's good to go. I'm going to copy these two lines because next I need to assign the values to different boxes too. Here I want to take this variable. I want to take this variable, which is am student loan. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it here, and here also I'll make changes. So I'll be writing here am student loan. Next is going to be MNI payment. So I'm going to paste it here. Now I'm going to copy these are all the variables in which we need to assign the value. So I'm going to copy this only deduct. So let me paste it here. After copying it, I can simply paste it here. So after pasting, I have pasted it here also. Now I would be making a little bit changes here. So let me make the changes here first of all. So it will be an I payment. That's the name of the text box. Here I want to remove it, and I would be taking this variables, which is MNI payment. I can simply copy and can paste it. Next, okay, so that deduct should be equal to will be student loan. And then if somebody is making the payments of NI, so MNI payments, uh, NI payment. Fine. And now I want this tax box name to be deductions, and I'm going to change this also from pension to deduct. I should be deduct. Fine. Next, I'm going to take it up. All right. Copy and paste. I'm going to paste it down. Here I can assign the value to it as net pay, txt cross pay will be fine. It will be cross pay. Txt, the format. Let me make little bit changes here. Fine. I need to take this one. Okay. I can take these variables. So the net pay will be equal to this, and then there will be deduction. Instead of writing this whole, all the variables declaring it, I can simply write here deduct, because deduct is holding the value of MTech, pension, student loan, and an I payment. So I can simply deduct that. I'm going to copy this format and I'm going to paste it here. And now I can close the parenthesis. Dollar. That's good. And I'm going to change this one, not this one. Let me copy this and paste it here. So gross pay will be equal to inclusive of all. Yeah, that's good. Now I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it down. And here I would be making little bit changes, which will be taxable pay. And I'm going to change it. And I'll be taking not this one, I'm going to take this variable mtext. I'm going to copy paste it here in this box. Into maybe 0.01. So I'm going to remove okay, let me change it from 0.01 to I'm going to, no, that's not going to work. Okay, let me take this variable again and I'm going to paste it here. Fine, I'm going to want to multiply it with 0.1 maybe, comma, and here I want to sign the format. The format is same, I want to keep it same. Okay, Fine, I think there is some error. Now the gross pay will be equal to pension. This will be pensionable pay because gross pay we have already calculated. So we are going to calculate here pensionable pay. Okay, fine. So maybe it is going to be multiplied with 0.2, and then I want the format to remain same. Next is txt reference, which we want to be calculated. So it will be evaluate ran between 1100 maybe to the numbers these. So tax reference will reflect the values from these in between these two values. Okay, next is that's good to go. Okay, next is txt ni number, and then equal to ni, which we are going to write down in double quotes, and then I'm going to write here and then evaluate in double quotes rand between. I can take the numbers from 1 to 1008587. Fine. So I want my NI number to be reflected from 1 to, let me keep it same. Okay, that's fine. So it should come from these two numbers. Let me copy and can paste it down. And I'm going to change this. It will be tax period. And now I want to assign the value to it. So I'm going to erase it all and we'll be writing format, date, and then month. That will be medium date because I want the date should come in medium format. Then txt tax code will be equal to evalue. Let me copy this line here. Let me paste it here. And now I want to remove it from 1 to maybe this number. Now I'm going to copy this line, and I'm going to paste it down. I'm going to change this one from tax code to, this will be capital. Okay, now I'm going to change it to an I code, and in rent between I'm going to write down from 1000 to, yeah, that's okay. So I want that rent between number to reflect the value for this text code and NI code randomly between these two numbers which I assigned. So then pay month as date, and now I'm going to declare the value for pay month which will be equal to date, and then txt pay day is equal to format pay month change it pay month comma double quotes dd, then gap, then that means I want my date to be in first date and then month, no year. Next I want to call add data, and I'm going to make it now fine. Let me write here add data sub add data. Here I want to write dim wk as worksheet, dim add as range, set wks is equal to sheet 1. Let me change it, sheet 1, set worksheet is equal to wks dot range, and range from A1 cell. You can assign it from A65, that range is from A1 to this cell, dot and XLUP, XL up, and then offset 1 0. Okay, I'll be going in next line, and I'll be writing here at offset 01 dot value is equal to txt reference dot text. I can copy it and can paste it down. Four time pasted 5. This is going to be 6, and I'm going to copy all these 6 and I'll be pasting it down. 12 and next is going to be 18. Now I'll be making changes in it, like this text box will be name, next text box will be surname, this text box will be address, next will be gender, next text box will be mobile number, next text box will be city weightage, next text box will be equal to basic salary. The next text box will be overtime. Next will be other payment. Next will be tax. Next will be pension. And then this box will be student loan. Next will be NI payment. Next, it should be payday. Next will be tax period. Similarly, we can sign the values. Now let's go for this button, which is update. And I have given few variables, which is named as R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. Similarly, you can give other name if you want. And I have assigned the values like reference name, surname, address, gender, mobile number, city, weightage, basic salary, txt, overtime. And then I'm going to assign the value here as txt, other payment dot text, because that's the name of the text box. And the next line I'm going to assign the value for R11, which will be txt, and here it will be pension dot text. Next R12, it will be equal to txt, student loan dot text. Next it will be R13, which will be equal to txt and I payment dot text. Next it will be equal to R14, which will be equal to txt, equal to txt pay day dot text. Next, we're going in next line. It's going to be 14, 13, 11, 12. Let me copy it and I'm going to paste it down. And here I'll be changing this payday, and I'll be writing here tax period. Next, this variable will be 15, this will be 16, and here it will be 17. This will be change text code. This T will be removed, will be capital. I'll be changing it to an I number. I would be needing to paste it again, so it will be 18, 19, and this is going to be 20. This will be changed. This will also be changed. I'll be removing it, and it will be an I code Next will be taxable pay. This P will be capital. Next it will be pensionable pay, and then next box will be equal to txt net pay. Then next box will be gross pay. Next variable value will be equal to deductions. I would be needing to make the changes. It will be deductions. So let me change these. This will be R21, next will be 22, next will be 23. But there are total 24 variables. So something is being missed here. Let me check. Reference name, surname, address, gender, mobile number. Okay, here it is. Going to copy and I'm going to paste here. This is going to be 11 now, and this is going to be tax. This is going to be 12. This will be 13. Next will be 14. Next will be 15. Then 16. Then 17. Then 18. Then 19. It's going to be 20. It's going to be 21, 22, 23, and 24. Next, cells update rows, comma 1 dot value, V will be capital, then equal to R1. Let me copy it. Going to paste it down. Okay. Copy, and I need to paste it down. There are 6 numbers. 12. It's going to be 18. I'll be changing it. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 6. This is going to be 7. Then 8. This is 9. This is 10, 11, 12. This is going to be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Enter. I need to paste it one more time. It will be 19. This is going to be 20. This is going to be 21, 22, 23, and this is going to be 24. Here I'll be changing its value. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Update rows, and these are the numbers of columns. 8, 9, 10. This is going to be 11. Here it's going to be 12. It's going to be 13, and then 14, and then 15. It's going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. We erase and write 20. This is going to be 21. Here it will be 22. Here it will be 23. This is going to be 24. 24. Fine. Mm, Let me go here. We go back in this and I'm going to click on user form. It is the user form which I selected. You can click outside the form and then here user form is down. Okay, and here you need to change from this to initialize. Let me go back. This is the user form, right? I've selected it correctly. That's so good. Now I'm going to select here initialize, and then I'm going to write here lsd display dot column count is equal to 24. lsd display dot rows row source is equal to double quotes a1 2, maybe till that numbers. Update rows is equal to 24. Go back in the codes now. Now I'm going to do the programming for this. Right, fine. I can write here something. Reference will be calculated itself. So here it is. And I'm going to write certificate basic salary overtime and the payment. Be clicking on it. Okay, it is calculated by itself. That's working fine, but there is nothing which is coming on display. Okay, we'll be doing programming for display button here. Fine, we are going to write here lsd display, then dot add item, this one, then vb tab and vb tab. I want to give a space from tab button, and I want to write here monthly pay. Let me write it capital pay slip. So in double quotes I want to write it. I'll be copying this. Where am I going? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to copy and paste it here down. Fine. And here I want to display this line in double quotes, and I want to write here, I'll be giving a space, and now I want to write here name column, and in name I want to reflect, and I have given a space, and now I want one tab, and then I want to write down and txt name dot, let me make it capital first, dot text, this one. Let me copy this line and I'll be pasting it down here, And here I want to change this one, surname, and this txt name will be surname. Fine, I will be pasting it here. Now want to change this one. Address, and then this txt, this will be address. I would be erasing this name. Next I want to paste this line because I want to give gap now. Fine, here here I want to display dot add item, VB tab, and VB tab, and in double quotes I want to write here city weightage colon and VB tab and txt city weightage dot text, enter. Next will be lst here I want to write lst display. I'm going to paste it. Let me do one thing. I'm going to copy these two lines and I'll be pasting it down here. Now I would be changing this basic salary, and then I'll be writing this one txt basic salary, and then I'll be changing this and I'll be writing here txt overtime, and here that will be changed from address to overtime time. Next I want a few more statements in the monthly payslip, so I'll be writing here lst and here display dot yeah, that's good. Now I'm going to erase this one and I'll be writing other payment, and then I'll be changing this from surname to other payment, and I would like to change the next line. I'll be changing this address from this place to it should be text, and I'll be changing this as the okay, I'll be changing this from here to tax, and this one also tax. In the next line I'll be typing display dot add. Instead of that I'm going to paste it. Let me going back. Okay, that's good. I'm going to change this one to pension, and the next line to student loan, and now I'll be changing this one which is address to uh, same text box, which will be student loan. So student loan, fine. Let me write, paste, and then I'm going to change this one, which it will be okay. Here it should be txt. It should be txt pension. So now I'm going to change, not this one, txt we should add here. It should be change, and I'm going to write here txt net pay, and then that's okay. I'm going to write here also net pay. Now I'm going to change this one to gross pay, and this is going to be change gross pay. Next I want to write here I think that's good to go. Let me change here to receipt. Instead of display, I'm going to type here receipt, because I want here the receipt should come, because that area is of receipt. I think now it's good. Let me go back. See, this area is also reflecting. And now I'm going to type here a few things like overtime, other payment, and I want this button. This is working. And let me try this display button. This is also working now. So this is the second part of employee system management. We'll be covering the rest of the video in third part. Till then, stay tuned.